Hey, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Sorry I'm a little bit late. Um, yeah. I wish I could have been on time. It's just yesterday we were out in London and I had a great time. It was so hot and it was exhausting that I slept in late. And then I had to go out and do some stuff today and I didn't get back until about half an hour ago. Well, yeah. So I needed to and it's very hot, so I had to shower and stuff. So that's why I'm a bit late. Hi, River. How are you? Oh, I need to do a tweet. 1 second. Sorry, an X. Are we still calling it Twitter? Are we calling it X now? I don't know when we're supposed to swap that. I've no idea. I feel like we should still call it Twitter because honestly, we know it as Twitter. I'm making friendship bracelets for my friends. Ooh, call it by Twitter. No, I'm not calling it by Twitter. I'm just going to call it Twitter because that's what I want to call it. And that's how it should be called. The red. Okay. I do this all the time. It's really kind of... Also, can I just say, I have been, for the past 2 days, I've been obsessed with, binge watching and re-binge watching and re-binge watching all of Heartstopper, season 1 and 2. I can't not watch it. It's so cute. I just can't stop watching it. It's such a good show. And I cannot wait for season 2. Or season 3. But I think it's going to be delayed because of all of the strikes and everything in Hollywood. But honestly, I feel like it shouldn't because I think it's majority made, it's pretty much made in the UK, right? So maybe it won't be affected. Maybe it won't be affected. I hope it won't be affected because honestly, I need more of it. I need more of it. Season 3 coming in 2025. Oh, fuck. Because of the strikes, right? Can't they just, have everything done in the UK and then it doesn't get Hollywood involved at all? Because the strikes are in Hollywood. They're not in the UK. As far as I'm concerned. As far as I've seen. Also, I'm pretty sure that the original writer of the graphic novels, I think she's British, right? So why can't we just do it all in house? It'll be better. I think. I mean, it's very cute as a series. I just think the whole show is such a cute little thing. It has this cringy cliche moments, but it's cute. I love it so much. There we go. I'm trying to make a friendship bracelet right now, and it keeps like falling apart. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need like an extra 3 hands or something? Because I know those things like that are quite fiddly because you got to like hold it in different places. But how are you doing, River? It's good to see you. Look at you being first again. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I thought it was going to autoplay for a second. So we're gonna start off today by watching the KAFKA trailer, and then when we get into the game, we're gonna do our dailies and like chill for a bit, and then we're gonna pull for KAFKA, and hopefully we get him in the 50 pulls I have, her in the 50 pulls I have, because honestly, if she doesn't come, that's just hateful. Like, it's just hateful. I've been catching up with darts, and Tuesday I did a really fun 4.5 hour class. 4.5 hour? That's a good amount of time. Much better being back at Manchester. I imagine, like, I don't know. I imagine it must be nicer. But also, like, I mean, it's a city, but it is cold. Well, it's colder than it is down here. Like, I think in London yesterday, it was like one of the hottest days that we've had recently, and it's just so hot. Whereas I think if I went to Manchester, it'd be pretty cold in comparison. Like, I can't remember what the temperature was yesterday. It was just beaming down. It was really hot. But then London generally, like, we went to London to like do like potter around with my mum and just do stuff that we needed to do. And also kind of explore a bit. So yeah, we ended up going into sort of Good Street area, which is actually near where I went to drama school. And then we got sent to Shoreditch, so we went all the way to Shoreditch, and then we came all the way back to go to Piccadilly Circus. And then we basically walked from Piccadilly Circus all the way up to back to the train station at King's Cross, and then came home. That was a long walk, but it was nice because we sort of got to walk through areas of London that I used to walk through when I was at school, when I was at uni. It was very nice to like walk those paths again, I guess. The only thing I don't like is that every street corner, every pathway is half covered in rubbish. I hate that. Like, can they not do something better with rubbish? Like, why do they have to just leave rubbish on the street? Like, it looks unsightly, it smells unsightly. Like, can they like put it in an actual like wheelie bin or something? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, even in front of like restaurants and stuff, it was gross. Like, they need to like there's a problem in London, and it just needs to be sorted. They need to take pride in the appearance of London a bit more, I think. Okay. So we're going to start by watching the KAFKA trailer. I don't know why I went into my YouTube feed. I forgot what I was going to do, but we're going to watch the KAFKA trailer. Excuse me. I think I want to be like down here for this. So yeah. Tuesday, I got a free cheese twister from Pratt. You got a free one? How did you get it free? I used to get the I used to love getting the you know the cookies that they have, or like the, you know, like pastries and cookies that they have underneath the where you pay. I used to get like the I think they're like vegan vegan vegetarian. They're like, I think they call them like the chocolate chunk cookies. I used to get those. And whenever it was like summer and they'd do like, I think they just like milkshakes and stuff, I used to go for like the chocolate one. Oh, it was so good. Either because nobody wanted them or because I was the complimented the person's lanyard. Not you flirting with the not you flirting with the people serving. That's funny. All right, should we watch this? Should we watch this trailer? Let me remove the music.
All units, target spotted! Target spotted!
Oh my god, I want to be that coin so bad.
I repeat, shoot on sight!
Oh,
Don't be afraid.
what do you see? She.
Wasn't me. Wasn't it you who invited me?
Oh my god! Oh, the music. Every single time, like she's constantly getting like violin sort of like concertos and stuff.
The silk is too fragile to be a threat.
She's so...
Unless you're more
Oh
fragile
my.
than the silk. Case in point.
What? Oh my. She's definitely mother.
Destiny has
I
thousands
love
of
these
faces.
visuals.
Why
Honestly,
does it
they have done
choose
Kafka so
to wear
well.
this one?
Ah!
Stealing a glance. Now then, where are you hiding?
I love this so much.
Sooner or later, the curtain has to fall.
Ah!
As for the ending, wanna take a guess? Heads or tails? What's your answer?
God. Yes. Oh my god, that's so good. I love this trailer so much. Like, I'm sorry, it's just... Honestly, Kafka deserves the world, but also like, oh my god. That was such a good trailer. They keep raising the bar. I don't know how, like, how far are they going to keep raising it? Like, please. It's so good. Right. Go back to this screen. All right. It's not flirting. It's called being brave to talk to people. I mean, you're complimenting something they have, so it's basically flirting. Raise it until you can't reach it. Yeah, but then that's unrealistic, isn't it? Innit? Sorry, I love this music. Literally, some of the tunes that they've had in Heartstopper, I've just been like seeking out and like listening to. They pick such good songs. I'm gonna remove this. 1 second. Tay Tay new album? Yes, I have heard. She's remaking Tara is a Swiftie. So I don't know, I love Heartstopper so much. I can't get enough of it. It's too good. It's so well written. When do you think this story should end? I hope it never ends. Please. Sorry. This is what I'm reading right now. So, well, it's gonna make an animation about our adventures, apparently. And also, I'm like 3,000 XP away from the next level. Nick and Charlie get married. No, so I have a feeling that next season, I mean, they're all based on the comics anyway. So next season's gonna be, they've said, is gonna be based around love. So, actually, we'll go back to the screen if we want to talk about this. So they've said that next season's gonna be based around the word love. So basically, I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna sort of deep dive a bit more into Charlie's eating disorders. Nick and Charlie are gonna come around to their feelings of love, and when they're gonna come around to saying that to each other. Personally, I want to see some like rocky moments from them dealing with the eating disorders. So it's like they have, like, so far it's been very like, oh, they're figuring out themselves. Nick's coming out. He's found out about the bullying and the eating disorders, and learning about sort of how bad it got. But we've only just touched upon that at the end of the series. So, I have a feeling they're going to go a bit more into why Charlie doesn't really eat. Why, like, if you notice throughout the seasons, whenever Ben is there, he completely shuts down. Like, completely. Like, almost completely. Like, it's like, when he's around everyone else, he's like fully himself, and then as soon as that person walked in the room because of the history, he completely like reduces down to nothing. Like, it literally feels like that, and you can see that from the interactions and how, like, how the reactions are to all these things happening. So, I mean, Ben is apparently not in the next season, so that probably won't be a problem. So they're probably going to create some issue around the eating disorder and the bullying, and we're going to see a little bit more about maybe what happened and why he doesn't eat. And then personally, I think they're going to do like a whole they're going to do a whole like season of like, oh, when will they do it? When will they say they love each other? And then they'll reach like a rocky period, because I feel like they need that, because at the moment they've had the whole coming out thing, but they haven't really had like a different challenge with their relationship. Like, they haven't really had a fight. So I want to see a fight between Charlie and Harry. Charlie and Nick. Why did I say Harry? And it's gonna be around love and all that kind of stuff. And that's just sort of my speculation about what's gonna happen. And I think Darcy's gonna come to terms with like how she's gonna deal with her mom. Piss off, Harry. I don't know why I said Harry. Who the fuck is Harry? Also, can we just talk about how Harry went from being the most like annoying homophobic person in the first series to being like not really like being homophobic in the second one, but like not promoting it. Like he gives Nick and Charlie a big sort of rest, in the sense he was like say something and sort of like hint to maybe he's known about Nick and Charlie for a while, but from observations, but not really bugged them about it. So maybe like he's had a big change from like being like the most annoying, toxic, homophobic person in the world to being sort of like, I'll leave them alone. I thought that was kind of weird. I don't know whether he was trying to like play with them or whatever, but it's kind of weird. Also, can we just talk about how the PE teacher and both of the like teachers in the second season are basically like all gay or lesbian? It's funny. Like they're very supportive, and I love that. It is adorable. It is 100% adorable. Also, I cannot stop going back and watching the bit where Charlie learns that Nick can speak fluent French. I wish I had that in high school too. Yeah. I don't know. I went to an all-boys school as well. But...
Hello.
You love that scene? I love it too. It is, I just love that Tao learns about it first as well. Tao learns about it first, and then the girls learn about it when they're ordering ice cream. Like, it's so funny. Hi, Dusty friends. Oh, it was my dad. He just got home. Yeah, I love that scene so much. Like, I can't stop watching it. Though, I feel like... I found it annoying that the security guard said, no, none of that here. I don't know why. Like, it's not that they were doing anything bad. It's just like, they were just having banter. Like, Isaac, Tara, and Darcy are my favorite. So I think Isaac is coming to terms with the fact that maybe he's asexual. And that I think he needs to sort of come to terms with the fact that he can have a relationship, but it's just going to be very different to everyone else's, and that's okay. Oh, Nick's brother's a dickhead, but Tori, oh my god, every single time that I see the scene where she kicks his phone down the stairs and says, you are a, you are a, I can't remember the exact word, it was like, you're a disgusting little man, and if you dare talk ill about my brother again, I will end you. I was like, please. Also, the scene where they're all at dinner, Ben sits next to Nick, and like after a whole like forever of, oh, I don't know Nick, to then turn around and go, oh, I haven't spoken to you in a while, is really not Nick, sorry, Charlie. Ben sits next to Charlie and then's like, oh, we haven't spoken in a long time. It's like you spent all this time pretending that he doesn't exist, and now you want to talk to him. Excuse me? Right in front of your girlfriend. Like, what is this? Also, Imogen made some very good points, and yeah. Period. I just... It was very funny. And I have a feeling that maybe Imogen and... What's her name? Sarah? Is it Sarah? I'm an ally to I'm bi, question mark? Well, I guess she's just... I think she has sort of needed some time to herself rather than like looking for someone to be with. She needs the time to kind of figure herself out. And seeing like the support network she has around her, and the friendships that she's developed with Charlie's friends and Nick's new friends, I think she's starting to accept that maybe she is a little bit more than what she's used to, I guess. The electric girl guitar she was falling for, I could see it. The electric guitar girl, yeah, I think so. I mean, they even said, like, in the spin the bottle scene, like, they did text each other a lot before she got her first boyfriend, and then they just stopped. Hi, Clappy. How are you? What's up, Void? I'm doing well, thank you. We just talk about Heartstopper, the Netflix show. But how are you? It's good to see you. Are you here to see a mother be pulled from 50 wishes or so? I'm good, man. Just drowning at work. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I guess it is a work day, isn't it? Are you still sort of managing? I can't remember what exactly you managed, but I think it was something to do with like a call center or something. Are you still doing that, or have you found something new? By the way, if anyone doesn't know, Clappy is also a streamer. If we can get a shout out for him, please, that would be amazing. I'm a leader of leadership and ISP. Ah, that was it. Yeah. So did you? I know you were like aiming for a promotion a while back. Did you end up getting the promotion you wanted? Or is it still sort of not happened? I don't have my laptop right now. It's downstairs. It's gonna be 2 minutes. Oh, don't worry. I'll do it. It's fine. I can't spell today. Sorry. 1 second. Yeah, everyone go follow Clappy. He's amazing. He does Sea of Thieves. I think he's done a lot of variety at the moment, actually. Sea of Thieves kind of is in like a weird period at the moment. So I think a lot of people are doing more variety. But yeah, go follow Clappy. He's amazing. Very supportive. But yeah, we've been talking about Heartstopper. If you haven't seen it, it's like a sort of... It's on Netflix. It's based off of a visual novel. And it's about two boys at high school who start hanging out a lot with each other and then end up going out in secret, and then they come out, and then it's developing a whole like love and relationship story. It's quite cute. It's very good. I'm actually streaming is kind of weird for at the moment. I'm only on Mondays for now. Doing some stuff for YouTube though at the moment. Ooh, what sort of stuff are you gonna do for YouTube? I did not. I'm gonna apply again as soon as another spot opens though. Do it. You deserve it. Honestly, you work so hard. Also, didn't you say you were potentially moving to the UK at some point? I don't know. You've been talking about it for a while. Have you got any more progress on that, or are you just are you sticking with what you got for the moment and see what you can do? Oh yeah, don't move to London. That's a big thing. Don't move to London. London is like way too expensive. Just dropped my first episode of my Pikmin blind playthrough yesterday. Actually, okay, I'll make sure I'll make sure I'll try and watch it. Let me see if I can find it actually. Really quickly. Ooh. Okay. The US is a shit show. Yeah, I have had a lot of people wanting to move out. Like, one of my other friends, Joey, he wants to move to to Europe, and I don't blame him. My friend had to pay £400 for 2 weeks to stay in London. Yeah, London is. I'm very fortunate that we live outside of London. I think if I lived, like, while I was in university, I didn't want to live in London. Like, I lived at home with my parents. And I think that was the right decision, both mentally, but also financially. Because going in and out of London is a lot nicer than being in London all the time. It's too hot. It's too busy. It's too loud. And there's so much like pollution. It's kind of gross. It's nice to visit now and again, but I try and avoid it as much as possible. Short-term stays are always going to be more expensive than the long-term, to be fair. That is true. That is true. But even like long term, like finding an apartment or a flat or a house in London is just, you're better moving somewhere else. You're better living somewhere else and commuting, honestly. But yeah, so next week I'm probably going to be in like, I think my mum wanted to go to Cambridge, so maybe we'll go to Cambridge next week. My mum is now retired, so she's at home a lot. So she's coming up with all these like trip ideas that like have days out and stuff. So I might go along to a few. But yeah, I think I have some friends in Cambridge, so I might see if I can meet up with them while we're there. Go to Birmingham. Oh, not Birmingham. No, do not go to Birmingham. Birmingham is disgusting. Don't go to Birmingham. Don't go to Slough. Don't go to Swindon. Like, they're awful places. If you want to go somewhere, go to like Manchester, Liverpool, Newcastle if you want cities. Otherwise, it's like maybe like a seaside town. Not Southend. Southend is, no, just don't. It's rough. I'll definitely not stay in zone 1. It'd be more like zone 5 or 6 if I moved to London. Yeah, exactly. Actually, there are like certain places that are not within the zones of London that you can still commute in from with the tube. So maybe look into those because they'll be a lot more economical. Lincoln is good at Christmas. Actually, believe it or not, Peterborough isn't bad as a place. Like, they have done it up a lot since I last saw it. Like, it's very modern now and it's a lot nicer. But yeah, I mean, Cambridgeshire is quite expensive generally because of the universities there. Oxfordshire, kind of the same, but a little bit less. But it is really nice in both places. Otherwise, you can start looking at like country places, which are actually just as good. But they are a bit more economical. Honestly, if I had it my way, I'd probably like move to a different village or something. It's a little bit less awful. Manchester's okay, but I like Salford, Prestwick, and Gorton. What about Preston? Because I went to drama school with someone who was from Preston, and Jakachu's actually from Preston as well, but I've never been. I've been to Have I been? Burnsley. I think I've been to Burnsley. Oxford is fabulous in Manchester. Oxford is fabulous in Manchester. No. We went to Portsmouth when that was a couple of weeks ago and it was beautiful. Portsmouth is really nice actually. What's the you got Portsmouth on one side and then there's another city on the other, or like another town on the other side. I've been to there as well. I actually went sailing in the Solent, which is the river that runs through Portsmouth. You got stuck in Wigan for 4 hours? Oh, God. I don't know. So a friend of mine used to live in London in Lambeth, and now she lives in... It's quite funny. She moved to Cardiff before COVID, and then which she said is actually... I mean, Cardiff is a beautiful city. Don't get me wrong. It is a beautiful city. And it is much, much cheaper than anywhere else. It is beautiful there. But that she said, like, she moved there and then was there for like a few months for COVID restrictions. And then she basically spends about like a week every 3 months there at the apartment that she owns. So, because she's always traveling, so, for work. Oh yeah, Southampton, that's it. Southampton's not bad. I've done work in Southampton, actually. On one of the cruise lines. Where else is quite nice? Oh, there was a... Leicester isn't bad. Like, once you get into the main part of Leicester, it's quite nice, but outside is... Gotta bounce though, dude. Back to work for me. I'll catch you later. Okay, Clappy. I hope you have a great day at work. Thank you for being here. Leeds. Ooh. I've actually never been to Leeds. I've been to Chesterfield, which is nearby, but I've never been to Leeds. Chesterfield was kind of nice. It was weird because it's like a village sort of town, but yeah, for some reason there's a massive car park in the middle of it. That's kind of weird to get into, but okay. You're going to Cheshire Oak soon. Yeah, I have never been there. Want to come? I don't know what it is. I do want to do more traveling in the UK. I think I need to figure out, well, A, finances, and B, like where I want to go. It's a huge shopping place. Look at it on Google. Okay, we need to change this music though. 1 second. Designer outlet Cheshire Oaks. Large pedestrianised village-style site for designer and high street fashion brand discounts. So it's just a shopping centre. It kind, not gonna lie, it kind of looks a little bit like. Ooh! Oh my god, the slides. Oh my god, the slides. Oh my god, the slides. Longchamp. Paul Smith. Yes, it's the big scary one. It reminds me a lot of a place called Trago Mills, which is in Devon. It's not as big, but it's like a big shopping place. Let me see if I can Google it. Yeah, it's like, hello. I want to see images. Yeah, images. It's kind of a weird place, to be honest, but it is quite cute. But it's like a lot of it's just like it's like a large building which has multiple like lots of different shops inside. It basically does everything. Like clothes, Christmas decorations at Christmas. Like, it's huge inside. The exterior is actually not bad as well. It's like all if I can find a picture. They've got like it sort of looks like a castle in a way, but like a modern castle. Okay, we get it. There's like millions of pictures of like food and stuff. It's like this. It's like all peaks and like there's like towers with turrets and things. Like this. It doesn't come with a small child though. It's very cute. It's very cute. And they've got like a whole like sort of arcadey sort of, you know how you go to sort of like theme parks and stuff and they have like the water sort of like guns and you like shoot the targets and stuff. It's got things like that as well there. And like circus visits every now and again. It's quite a cute place, actually. It's quite a cute place. All right, should we get into some Star Rail? Because I've got to do my dailies, and then we're gonna be pulling. So, okay, got to use a consumable. Um, 3 destructible objects. That's easy. Oh, it should be easy. Oh, it's actually not easy in this location. Yeah, because this is a open space. Dorito 6 generally has good destruction objects. Generally. Not always. There's one. Even a carousel, yeah. It's like, it's kind of a weird location, not gonna lie. But it is pretty cool. But think of like the range, but as like a store. Like a bigger store with more stores inside. I think of it sort of like that. But also with like the circus and stuff.
Are there other matters?
I'm alert to make these friendship bracelets. Okay. I hope you have fun making them. Alright, let's get this going. Up to lately gossip. Oh, it's another one of these. Please. I can never get these right. Solé.
Come around and have a look.
You know when you just like you know how I've said I've been like sort of obsessed with watching Heartstopper recently and like going back and watching it from the beginning and like everything. I normally like skip out all the stuff I don't care about, not gonna lie. I will just One day Joyce said Philip is either the good man or the bad man. Then Philip said either Howard or Joyce is the good man. Joyce is man. I don't mind getting it wrong. It's fine. I still get my payment. Normally I Google those, but it's just too much trouble. It's way too much trouble.
Have a look.
Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. You know when you're like obsessed with watching a show that you watch it and watch it and watch it, and it gets to a point where you're like, you want to watch it more, but at the same time you need to stop. Like, that's me. That's me right now. Autism? What do you mean autism? I don't know. I just like you go back and watch your favorite moments from a show and you keep rewatching it and rewatching it because you love it so much. But it gets to a stage where you're like, okay, I need to stop because I'm getting sort of, you know exactly what's going to happen. And you sort of like get sick of it in a way. You get sick of it, but you still love it at the same time. And you get like this sort of like heartbreaking feeling. That's what I'm in like right now. That's how much I've watched Heartstopper in the past few days. Like fixated on one show, you watch it so much you like it because you know what's gonna happen. That's what I do, yeah. And then you just make the decision that you've watched it too much, and you need to stop watching it. But it's like, you still want to watch it, but you're heartbreaking. But you're like sort of heartbroken because you shouldn't watch it anymore.
You know what I mean.
So it's almost like. You're like obsessed with it because you want something new from it. But you know exactly what's going to happen when and how. And you're dying for the next thing. But you can only keep watching the stuff you can see. It's like that. I fixated on one show. Oh yeah, we just read that. Sorry. you're sort of heartbroken that there's not more, but at the same time you're like, you know that more is coming, but come on, Kafka. Hi, Celestial. How are you? We just talk about Heartstopper and how I've been absolutely obsessed with it for the past 2 days. Like rewatching it, binge watching it, like everything. Jumping around to my favorite bits, all that stuff. But how are you doing, Celestial? Are you doing well? Have you got Kafka yet? Because we'll be pulling her in a minute. Maybe we go to like the place where we first met Kafka. I think it's one of these rooms, right? I think it's this one. No, it's not actually. It's storage zone. I can't remember which one though. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Nope, I'm on guarantee and saving for Dun Hong because my pulls are shit. Girl. I'm not going to be pulling for her cone, even though it is a very good cone. Like, it is very good. But I need Dun Hong. I need Fushuan. So we're only going for characters this time. Also, I do want Luca. So if we don't get Luca, I'll be a little bit sad. But I am ready. Should we get this wishing process underway? Who should we have in the party, actually? We're going to lose Jing because we don't need him. Maybe like Traveler. We got Silverwolf in the party. Actually, I do need to ascend Silverwolf for her final one. I do have the mats for it, so there isn't really anyone else. I guess we could put Welt in, but probably not a good idea. Maybe we just remove Luocha. Locha. So we got 2 Stellaron Hunters, soon to be 3, and then we got this bad beach. This bad beach, who is level 80, because I never want to deal with her again. So, do you think we're ready? Should we go with Blade?
100%.
Or should we go with Silverwolf? I mean, it's Bladey. Let's do Bladey. Right. Can we get some manifesting in the chat? Can we get some, like, hype, love, whatever? Whatever you've got that can manifest some pulls. And we'll get this pulling ritual started. Because obviously she's mother. Right. Okay. We have 54 pulls. And we are at, I think, 10 pity. Not the finger slapping. Yeah, we're at 10 pity. And we got to win a 50-50. Oh my god. Okay, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. First temple. Okay, 20 pity. Okay, we got Silver. Sorry, we got Serval E3, I think. And we got another copy of this. 30 pity. We got a Sampo. I think that's E5. 40. Memories of the past. Okay. 50. Please don't tell me she's coming really late. Please be a Luca. Please be a Luca. Yes, we got Luca. Let's go. Another 4-star? No. No. But we got Luca. That's really good. Okay. What were we at? I think this is 60, right? Okay, 60. We got a Ting Yun. Okay, interesting. Let's see if we can get some more pulls. Okay. So we got single pulls. 61. 62. So well. 63. 64. 65. 'Oh, come on. 66. 67. Oh my god, really? Now! We're so close to the 5-star. We're actually very close to the 5-star. What's my supply pass at right now? No, 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 I don't want to pay for it. Uh, 107. I think you have up to 180, right? Home of the phobic. I know. It really is. Let me see what I can do. Because I feel like we're very close to the 5-star, at least. Okay. Okay. What was it, 68? 68. $69. Oh my god, not going into 70s. 70. It'll be the next one. You just watch. 71. Really? 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 Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Ow. Okay. God damn it. Okay. We're gonna get at least a 5-star. Okay. $73? $74. Sampo, okay. Please don't tell me we're going to pity. She's making us work. Like, please. What is this? What is this? This is disgusting. Okay, there's the 5-star. This is disgusting. This better be Kafka. If this isn't Kafka, I'll be sad. Yes! We win our 50-50s in this house, but also you're hateful because you made me go this far. This far. She ate you up. She really did. Okay, is this gonna load? I want to take a screen. So what I always do is when I get a character, I will take a screenshot for everyone to admire. I have one poll. I have one poll. I do really want that light cone, but at the same time, I'm at 0 pity. I don't even have enough to get a... Yeah, I've literally just had the 4-star. I want this light cone. This one. Because I don't have it yet. I wish I had this one. I wish I had this one. As Luca's light cone. Okay, well. Okay, I guess now we save. As much as I want that, that's not gonna happen right now. Okay, so we got some Eidolons to put in. That was hateful. That was actually hateful. Oh, a C3. Okay, we have a C6. We have an E6 Sampo. Please. And then E4 Saval. And a Luca, who needs a light cone. But I have all my light cones taken. What is this? And then we have Kafka. Fermata. I need more light cones. I actually need more light cones. I never thought I'd say this, but I need more light cones. I need more light cones. This is ridiculous. She really was hateful. To me. Right. That's S5. S2. Not us having a redundant Dan Hong cone. Five, 4. So I'm trying to make a collection of all the light cones at R5 or S5. 5. I think this is pretty much all of the 3 stars S5. I think so. 5, 5, 5, 4. Five. We've literally had like a really good selection of cones in this poll. This is S5. S5. S5 already. Okay, I think we're there. I think we have them all S5. Great. That makes my life easier. Amazing. We need to superimpose this with that. Enhance, superimpose this one. That'll make Luocha a little bit more stronger. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. We're going to put Fermata on her for now. We need to give Walt something, though. But I'm not really sure what to give him. I guess we can give her that power cone. I don't know what we're gonna give. I don't know what we're gonna give Luca though. Oh, she's mother. Like, I was so happy that we got her. I was so happy that we got her. Like, I think I've only lost like one 50-50, maybe two. Like, this account is quite lucky in that respect. It is not lucky in the how many pulls you have to do to get there first. Oh, she's beautiful. It's mother. I love it. Okay. I actually have no materials to level her up. So maybe today we focus on trying to level her up. Out of this mix of random things. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. It's things like this that I need to find more. I need to do more stuff. I need to farm a lot. Okay. Like a lot. Yeah. I need papers. I need more. I need credits. To be fair, I was actually kind of planning on skipping both of the characters in 3.2. So, sorry, 1.2. I get my numbers mixed up, I'm sorry. In 1.2 for 1.3. But I remember I made like a pact with myself that I would go for every single character as they came out. So that's what we're gonna do. And now we have like 20 days.
Is that a stain?
How many days?
I like this
Yeah,
coat.
basically 19 days to save up some wishes for Imbibitor and Fu. So we've got plenty of time. I do kind of want Imbibitor's light cone, but at the same time, or Fu's light cone actually. But at the same time, I'm like, I should save for the future characters because honestly, Topaz and Argentine are literally around the corner. They're around the corner and I love them so much. All right. Let's go farm some stuff. First we need is books. We'll do the full. This. Yeah.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Hey!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
So I'm thinking of building her to properly. So at the moment she's sort of like
Get away.
halfway there. Like I think she's level 70, but I haven't final ascended, and I haven't really given her relics that are good for her. And not only that, her light cone I think is still like level 50. So I wanna just spend some time working on her. I need these. Fine. Uh-oh. Oh my god, this is basically the right team. Pretty much. We will do swapsies. We'll put Dunhong in. I've almost got Dunhong fully leveled. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. Like, I think I've got like 4 more trace levels to go, and then he's like fully leveled. Never have to touch him again.
I'll see you off.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's
Do you know who I am?
The dead return!
time to twirl!
The fight is set.
Time to twirl!
Oh my god.
Too late to repent.
I think Blade's damage
The truth of
would be
life
better if I got his traces up even further. But right now, I'm like, he's already very strong.
Chose the wrong enemy.
Time to twirl!
That paradise, savor it for me.
Receive
20k, please.
pay.
Time to twirl!
Sacred of the safe.
Honored to meet me.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Fail to set your
Damn. Do another one of those.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
The dead return.
Oh my god, I was going to ascend Silverwolf, but I haven't had the opportunity to yet.
Time to twirl!
Your end approaches.
Time to twirl!
Savor it for me.
Time to twirl!
She didn't say the line. Damn.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Secret of the safe.
The dead return.
Fail to set you.
Oh my god,
Sword
TL66. We're at TL66. Not the TL66, please. We're 4 levels away from 70. Like, why is leveling up in Star Rail so easy compared to Genshin? Like, I've literally just turned, like, AR 58. And it's gonna take me forever to get to 59. So why is 56 so easy to get, 66 so easy to get to in Star Rail? Like, please. I saw one of the like larger streamers. They got to 70 a couple of days ago. I think that's crazy. Oh yeah, we have a standard. Okay. That should be enough for her next ascension, right? Yeah. Maybe we do 30 on papers and then...
What are you looking at?
Savor it for me.
You won't get away.
I love how basically immediately, as soon as Blade goes down 50% health, Lotcha's just in there just to instantly re-heal that almost. I think that's very interesting.
You won't get away.
Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da, bum, ba-da. Eight. I guess we do one more. Actually, we'll just do the last 3. It's fine.
Honored to meet me.
You won't get away.
Okay.
Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl.
Okay, we have KAFKA to level 50 now. That's good. That's very good. Oh, we can ascend her again. Yeah, we can't get her beyond 50, but that's fine. That is fine. Start and wish. There we go. Okay, should we go and start doing our companion missions? Should we start going and doing our companion missions? So we could... Oh, there's different things you can do. Meet up with Well at Stargaze and Avalia. Which one do we want to do first? Do we want to do Kafka's story mission first, or do we want to do the other one? Mother. Well, you want to do mothers first? Okay. First, I want to get this event started. Because it's been out a few days. Also, hi, boy. Hi, Poppin. How are you? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Old world architecture and has plenty of relics buried in it. Loads of relic hunters went there. Why haven't you gone down yourself? That's not for me. I can just have other people bring me relics for a nice appraisal fee. Isn't that much safer than doing it myself? Great mine and take a look. You hadn't... No! What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Now, we got KAFKA. We got KAFKA. We got KAFKA. I'm very happy. We also got Luca as well. Which makes me very happy. We got both the characters I wanted, so I'm happy. Not as interesting, but cool. What do you mean not as interesting? Excuse me? We got KAFKA. We won the 50-50, but she made me go to like almost 80 pity. Like, I'm not kidding. She made us go to like 80 pity. It was ridiculous. She's also not built at all, so... Oh, we have trace mats? Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess we can do some traces. I just need to farm Nihility, I guess. But I want to get Dan Hong sorted first, and then we'll do KAFKA. But at least we have her. Because I also need to... The thing is, I've got so many, like, Nihility things to farm for. Like, I've got Silver Wolf. I've got Sampo, who's now E6. He's now E6. We have Welt, and we've got KAFKA. Why do they keep edging you? I don't know. It seems to be the way. They'll, like... not really give me anything until like the last second. Sampo's a break builder. I guess. I guess. Sorry, I'm quite tired today. But yeah, we got him E6. I need to send this to someone. 1 second. Because I know they've been wanting E6 Sampo for a while and not been able to get it. So, yeah. Naked Sampo. Not that. I love just sending a message and not really giving any context to what the message is, but just put hee hee and then put it in spoiler mode. I'm such a troll. I'm such a troll. Also, I didn't record that I got Luca, but one day you can get Naked Deppy. No. I mean, maybe. I always had a hunch. Really? I should have taken a picture of, let me quickly do that. Wait, I need to go to databank for that, don't I? Yeah. No. Databank. Character. Welt, years. Years. Kafka. Years. Luca. After work, I might grab some. What cake is pretty good? What cake? Personally, I'm like partial to just like a Victoria sponge or a chocolate sponge, but I mean, there are other cakes that are quite nice. Like my, for my birthday, I had a Oreo tub cake, which is sort of like layers of Oreos with sort of like packed with cream and stuff. Like a flavored cream. And that was really good. Like very good. I really enjoyed that. Honestly, it's some of the best. It's one of the best cakes I've had in recent times. I cannot get over it. It's such a good cake. But yeah, it's literally just you do like a layer of Oreos, then you do like a layer of cream, then you do a layer of Oreos, then you do a layer of cream, you do a layer of Oreos, you do a layer of cream, then you top it off with cream, and like do around the sides with cream as well, and then you refrigerate it. You put it into refrigerate, and then you top it off with like a Oreo crumb. And I guess you can do a similar thing with like other biscuit types, but it works best with Oreos. And then you just slice it like a cake. A tub cake, yeah. It is a really good cake. It's a really good cake. Because the biscuits, because they're surrounded by cream and because you're compacting it all and you're then putting it in the fridge to kind of like set more. Because of the like cream, the biscuits get softer, so it's a bit more like a cake rather than a biscuit. It's really good. Who are you, Gordon Ramsay? No, I could never cook as well as Gordon Ramsay does. But believe it or not, I do also believe that there are cooks that are way better than Gordon Ramsay. Just Voy in the background complaining at raw meat. I think I saw like a clip or something of Gordon Ramsay complaining about I think it was on Hell's Kitchen. Someone served raw veal or something, and he got really mad. It was really funny. Oh my god, I need 16,000. Are you kidding me right now? Hang on, let me see if I can get some from the store. I do have these. Okay. Mora is the bane of my life, I swear. It's the worst thing to ever happen in this game. Okay, okay, Silver Wolf is now ready to pop up to 80. I just need the papers. I think next we're gonna work on Sealer. And then we need to finish working on Welt and Kafka. How do I always have more Stardust than you, Voy? Because I spend my Stardust. That's why. So, like, this is the point between, like, fully built and not. Sort of. Sort of. Like, Himiko's only level 70. And I haven't ascended her yet. But I do have, like, I can show you. Here you go. 80, 70, 70, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 70, but can go to 80. 70, but can go to 80. 70, 70, 70. 60, 60, 60. I think Sampo can go up to 70, yeah. If I wanted to. Tingyan as well. March can stay at 60 for all I care. Well, actually, no. I'll unlock this for the ticket, but she's not going any higher. I hate March. I don't like March as a character. I think she's very annoying.
Let me see.
Like, she's cute, but like the way she's treated people in Xian Chao, I do not agree with. Paler level 60, level 60, level 60, and then we got 50s. 50s that can be 60s. And then 50s. And then level 1. Level 1! I'm just going to assume that level 69 is the bare minimum level to get through the game. What? Also, Void, do you have a video yet for bare minimum in Honkai? What do you mean bare minimum? You mean the bare minimum, which is getting everyone working? Like, you can play game. What's the bare minimum you can play Honkai Star Rail with? There's not really an answer for that. Because depending on the worlds you're in, depends on the characters that you need. The elements they are, what they do. Like, it's very subjective. Like, personally, I think it's a good idea to try and get as many elements and as many paths as possible. Simply because, like, you could encounter literally anything. I think if you're free to play, it was kind of like... Personally, I think if you're free to play, Jingyuan, Luocha, or Locha, Japard, if you can get him, and Silver Wolf for your 5 stars are probably like must-haves. As for anyone else, I think that's subjective to what kind of teams you want to build. I think good 4 stars to build are Herta, Natasha, definitely, Tingyun, if you can get them, Qingque, Su Shang if you can get her. Asta's pretty good. I just haven't used her in a long time because she's still level 50. I think those are probably like the people who you need to get and work on the most. So, I mean, March 7th, build her if you don't have Japard. If you can get a Paler, she's very good for proccing freeze, but also like removing debuffs. If you want dot damage, you've got Saval, you have for free. So yeah, I think it's kind of like bare minimum. If you were able to get her light cone as well, do it. I mean, I have it S3, so yeah. I haven't used Saval since I had Jingyuan though. You got C6 Herta. How did you get C6 Herta? I've only been able to get C4 from the Simulated Universe. I wonder if we're going to see like a 5-star version of Herta in the future. Rather than being like her puppy, it'll be like herself. You got an extra one from Simulated Universe? What do you mean you got an extra one from Simulated Universe? You got super lucky. Relic Hunter. If you want to read this, just pause. But I'm not going to read it. It's an event, so... Oh my god. Maybe we wait for this to all be done. And unlocked, and we'll do it next time. Best to get luck early game, yeah. We got like 20 days for that, so it's fine. Should we do Kafka's story mission? Let's do Kafka's story mission. Why is there no teleport points around here? Home of the phobia. One more year to get C6 Lisa.
Hiding out at the divination.
C6 Lisa.
That's a bold decision.
Hang on, let me put on a good team. 1 second. Lotcha. I think we'll keep Kafka on the team. I want to like try her out, but at the same time, like she's gonna die in like 3 seconds. I'll probably get C5 from Star Glitter Store, then one for next year. Yeah, but you save all your Star Glitter for people. Ooh. Come for my bussy.
She should be around here somewhere.
It's Kafka with Kafka. You can't tell me that her abilities don't give you alarm. Like, please.
I knew you would come.
Oh! She knew? Blade? Wait, that was it? Step on people
If we
vibes?
had
She
Elliot's
does.
eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past. So, was this your choice? To respond to my request for help?
Yes, it sounded like you needed some.
I do. Blade is in a prickly situation.
What happens if you say no, though?
Joe, you're the only one I can turn to. Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form. After we arrived on the Cienjo, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it.
Ooh.
He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state.
Aww. Poor Blade.
My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable for some time. I need you to protect me while I suppress Blade. I know when danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Together we can do this. No harm will come to you. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang around. Go take care of them. Your victory is certain.
Oh. Wait, it is? Okay, I kind of want to Yeah, we're gonna do this mission. We're gonna do this mission. I love that we get to fight. I love that we get to fight.
100.
100.
Cutting the net.
Okay, but yeah, it's gonna be weak.
I'll see you all.
She's gonna be weak. Like, that's a given.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
Oh my god, Blade, are you better?
You chose the
I
wrong
love
enemy.
that she, like, just attacks them.
A blade knows no mercy. Receive
Against
divinity.
Tinian, boss? Oh, you mean Fantilia? Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you can count on me and my blade. Because honestly, it just means more credit to me. Because I need the credits. So yeah, if there's anyone out there who needs a blade to use, please use blade. Why is Silver Wolf dead?
Stand still.
Did she just get like one shot or something?
A moment's
I was a bit
excitement.
sad though about no
Nothing more.
Jingyuan. I don't know. I fancy like a different person on my support for a change. Let me go find a thing. Oh, maybe I can just use a consumable. The one time I use a consumable, literally. The one time I use a consumable is then. I've never had to use consumables before.
Let's wait, since
100.
100.
Repay.
Cutting the net. Good time.
Okay, let's see this
Never let
ultimate.
time to say bye. Boom.
Time for a buzz.
It's very quick. We need to see the slow version.
Relax.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
eternal sleep.
By the way, Poppin, we were talking about Heartstopper earlier, and I
Cutting the net.
adore Heartstopper right now. I can't get enough of it.
More enemies.
Stand still.
Yeah, we need to work on our Kafka.
Fail to set you.
Damn. Blade.
Nice. Let's
That was
do
like
it again
one
when you're
shot.
leveled up.
He returned to Kafka and Blade's hideout and wait patiently for a while until Kafka cuts the spirit whisper
That felt
short.
like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here.
Is it a break Kafka or a DPS Kafka? It's neither. I've literally just thrown whatever artifacts I had on her.
Inevitably so. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else.
Oh, wait, she can do that? It's a dumpster Kafka? Yeah, a little bit. She's not built. Like, she's only level 50
I'm
or
going to
60.
transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong.
Who's Yin Sing?
Again, this process mustn't be interrupted, but I can answer questions before I begin.
Not Kafka erasing his memories.
Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you. Abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou. I owe you an explanation or two.
Wait,
Don't you want
is she
to
gonna
know?
spill some tea? Please.
Oh, don't rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready.
Wait. No way. She's spilling tea on us? Excuse me? They're just gonna tell us outright
One
why she did
rule,
all those
though.
things.
Please don't ask anything boring.
Oh. You mean...
Let's play truth and lies.
Oh, some of it's gonna be a lie.
It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other 2 questions, then give 1 true answer and 1 false answer each.
Oh, no. So she's not actually gonna tell us. Yinky. 2 questions. 1 true answer, 1 false.
So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which, that's up to the asker to make the call. We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine. But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie.
Oh.
I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of 1 truth, 1 lie.
Oh my god, we have to come up with lies. What kind of lies? What's she gonna ask us?
I'll go first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second question where the game gets interesting.
Oh.
My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka?
Please.
How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
What should we do? Okay, we'll tell a lie.
If I tell a lie this time, I'll have to tell the truth next time.
I like you. I think you're pretty great. I don't care about you. I dislike you. I hate you. I dislike you. Because we really like Kafka. Okay. I think she can tell if we're lying, though.
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think?
Oh my god.
You're hiding your feelings well.
Oh! Not that.
I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause.
Wait, just like that?
The Cloud Knights are here. I need you to help me get rid of them.
Uh-oh.
That won't work, no matter how hard you try.
Uh-oh.
This conflict is inevitable. It's destiny.
Try to change the future and persuade the Cloud Knights to leave. Hey, you, stop. We received an order to capture the wanted criminal. Put down your weapons and come with us. How should I respond? Lie to the Cloud Knights. Sorry, the order was faked. You've been fooled. You're here too late. The criminal ran that way. Wake up. The Garden of Recollection is stealing your memories. You can't see me. You can't see me. You can't. I want to lie to you, but I really don't know how. You're here too late. The criminal ran that way. The criminal's right behind you. At least look around when you lie. Damn it. Okay, Cloud Knights.
I underestimated you.
Time for a fun.
Let's settle this. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Okay.
That paradise may be a savor it for me.
Relax. Good times never last.
Okay, we're gonna make this a slow one.
Time to say bye.
Okay, but we need to obviously like work on her traces. But honestly, she's iconic.
Stand still.
I love his ultimate holds out in a flower shape. It does, yeah. So there is a significance to the flower that they use for blades.
I will dispatch.
I think it's called like the soul jade flower or something. Basically, it's supposed to represent. It's supposed to represent like death and the soul or something. Kafka meta not come home. Well, no, it's just that I haven't been able to level her yet. So there is a meta out there. We just don't know. I guess we're figuring out what it is so far. Because I think the Kafka meta is very
Let's do it again
it's
when
dot
you're leveled
oriented.
up.
So
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always happen. This conflict is inevitable because the other possibilities don't exist.
okay.
I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your question? Come to me when you're ready. I can wait.
I'm ready.
The game continues. Your turn.
Okay.
So I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully, but I won't know which answer is which. What should I ask?
Ask about myself.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
Who am I? How am I able to host a Stellaron? What is my connection to you? What are these questions? Are we gonna get to ask one? And it could be a lie, it could be real. Who am I? How am I able to host a Stellaron? Who am I?
You are an artificial body created for the purpose of hosting a Stellaron. From the moment of your birth, it was your destiny to receive the Stellaron at Herta Space Station. Before that task was complete, I was responsible for protecting you, as well as teaching you general knowledge, common sense, and combat skills.
So she is our mother! Come on.
The reason you don't remember is that I wiped your memory before the operation at Herta Space Station.
What?
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve. I can't tell what's true and what isn't.
Oh yeah, it could be a lie.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not.
I feel like it's true
Make your
though,
best guess
because it's
and choose your
well
next
within her
question
possibilities.
based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game.
It's well within her
I
abilities.
hope your next question proves interesting. The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, you could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Are you sure you don't follow the Eon of Nihility?
Do I sound that negative? No. We believe that existence has meaning, but that meaning is bestowed by ourselves, not by choices.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle. Can you change that possibility?
Spirit whispers.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Let's settle this.
Stand still.
Good as new.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Your end approaches. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Oh my god.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Blade is so broken. Like, you don't even know. He's so
More
broken.
enemies. Relax. This combat need. This is double speed.
I love how she literally gave us life. Exactly.
You impede me.
But also, you gotta remember, like, it could be a lie.
This
It doesn't
sword
seem
needs
like a lie,
sharpening.
but it could be a lie. Oh, not an automaton. Ding, 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 ding.
Receive divinity.
They love attacking Silverwolf. No idea why, but they do.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a fun.
Let's settle this.
Stand still.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
This is my 6th friendship bracelet I'm making. Aww.
That paradise, savor it for me.
You took the bait.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
Relax.
A blade knows no mercy.
My god. Why did they make blades so strong? Look, it's Kafka with Kafka.
Oh.
Hi, on. Wow, YouTube streaming on Twitch. What is this? I'm trying something new out. That's all.
Well, you're doing a great job. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young swordmaster of the Cloud Knights. He will not be an easy foe.
Oh my god, Yanqing.
Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again.
It's the way that she knows who's coming next.
Second question. Do you want to see me again?
Why did we like the first one?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one. As for whether I want to, seems obvious to me. I
Yes.
guess I do want to see her again.
Of course, I want more answers to my questions. Duh. Duh.
So, my answer is...
Not the
Okay,
little like
I'm
face,
done asking.
please.
What a surprise. I can't see through you.
Are you satisfied with my answers?
Partly.
Oh.
For me, the truth, or lack thereof, is not what matters in this game. Well, it's your turn to ask a question. Come see me when you're ready. This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. For this question, she'll have to answer according to the rules. Should I venture into a whole new topic?
What should we do? Ask about myself, Blade, Kafka, or venture into a whole new topic. What would that topic be, though? Why is it so vague? Why is it so vague? Please. Let's try the new topic.
Kafka wants me to surprise her. Let's try this on for size.
Is destiny predetermined?
Yes.
Why do I feel like that was the lie?
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude.
Oh. Okay, Yanqing. Hi.
Why are you here?
Because she was struck by my spirit whisper.
What?
My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought. Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
Wait.
Witch!
Not him calling them a witch. Not him calling her a witch. Please.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. You're too good to
Sword,
me.
heed me.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Stand still.
Eternal sleep. The dead return. Repay.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay. You have 8 more friendship places to go. Oh my god.
Your end
Khan, how are you doing? Are you doing well today? Are you at work?
You're all in on it.
This combat needs optim. This is double speed.
Yes. Okay. Is it a busy day or is it kind of a slow day?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Punish evil. Out of moves.
I love when they keep going for like everyone but Kafka, and Kafka's the weakest person on my team right now.
Kill them all.
that paradise, savor it for me.
I have nothing to do, so I'm just working on some personal stuff. Okay. That must be nice.
Another day!
A blade knows no mercy.
Stand still.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Relax. This combat need. This is double speed. Cut through the ranks.
He killed KAFKA. Okay.
I'll see you off.
More
Oh, there's an ad break. I guess we'll make this journey last longer.
Come get me.
Ew.
The fight is set. You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Time for a buzz. You're all in on it.
Receive divinity.
Good as new.
Repay.
That paradise, savor it for me.
I failed.
KAFKA used Spirit Whisperer on Yanqing and told him to leave, then breathed a sigh of relief.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time.
My god. Alright, while we have the ads, I'll wait a minute. It did give me a warning that the ads were coming, to be honest. Maybe I need to set that up. Da-da-doo. Okay. We got another minute. We'll just wait. Honestly, we have fought Yanqing so many times now. It's kind of unreal. Also, KAFKA lied to Yanqing. She didn't spirit whisper us. At all. We came of our own free will. I don't think KAFKA will ever spirit whisper us, to be honest. Maybe she has like some form of connection to us that we don't quite understand. Like if we look at our sort of physical features, we do look a little bit like her in the sense of like the hairstyle. We're just not got our hair tied back. But I don't know. I feel like there's a physical, there's some sort of connection between me and her, but between the Trailblazer and her, but so I actually think that the first thing she said was was the truth, and the second one was a lie. Getting some foods. Okay, no worries. Okay.
Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, but Blady would have been
Sam.
gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair. If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Can I leave now?
Oh.
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait, you're not leaving?
I am sorry, KAFKA. There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted. I must see them.
Indebted?
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
Okay. Bobby.
I remember you.
Hi. Huh?
You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember. I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale.
Wait! Wait, what? When? What exactly are you getting at?
Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
What? Not Elliot, not Blade giving us the tea. Not Blade giving us the tea. Like, please. Okay, I guess we go back to Stargaze and Navalia. Okay. I was not expecting at all what happened. I didn't realize that they give the tea.
Miss Shikwe sent us a psi crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
Connect the psi crane. Oh my god, we got more of this.
We found it. Looks like the pilot isn't inside. If they escaped before it came down, they should still be nearby.
Nearby.
There. That must be who Miss Shikwe asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
I'm gonna teleport. I don't run in.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Qing Ni is in trouble.
Don't worry, Miss Qing. We've been in worse danger.
Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off. A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder.
Your end approaches. Too little. Boom. Unnecessary. Failed to send you.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Why is Silver Wolf always on her last, like, legs?
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Oh.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Qingni. We're not abandoning you.
Oh. You think we can take them?
Easy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean...
You have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
It's Yukong. Let's go. Ow.
Cloud Knights, formation. Prepare to engage. Hold on, Qingni. We're coming to get you.
Leave divinity.
Good as new.
Show no mercy.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Can I have fun this time?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, sorry, I didn't use a switch. Hang on.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder. You impede me. The fight is set. Failed to send you.
Okay, we'll do this one.
Right for me.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Unnecessary.
After cleansing the air of the abomination, the Cloud Knights rescued the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Qingni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
So that's why...
Qingni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Qingni. It was nothing.
As easy as taking out the trash. Period.
You Astral Express trailblazers have outstanding manners, though your allegories are a little odd. It was because of both of you that Qingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qingni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
Ugh, you always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qingni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
Oh.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
You mean the scary mum side?
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders. no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
I feel like you relate to this a lot.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Wait, does Well
There's
have a
something
child?
I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right,
so
let's head out before it gets late.
Yeah. I love this building. It's so pretty. My hand's tired. You'll be fine.
Why
You got
won't you
this.
listen to me?
Because it's my life.
Look at these holograms. They're so pretty. Dendronet.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Lafu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers. Do you think stealing a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations? Did you at any moment think about what I would feel if something happened to you?
Oh.
Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me. I got the highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me.
Oh.
But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't given my permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? Don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helm Master's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is? You may not want to fly anymore, but don't trap me down here with you.
Qingni, where are you going?
I feel like there's something more amiss.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Mr. Yang, I told you we'd be early. Yes, apologies.
On the contrary, I apologize for allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now. Despite my earnest wish that she continue in her post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot.
Why?
I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me. I'm sorry. Talking about such vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests.
She just cares for her daughter.
I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
Though things didn't get off to a great start, everyone enjoyed this meeting with Yukong. Honestly, Yukong is a queen. Like,
Please
she is
accept
incredible.
these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter. I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Well, I'd heard from members of the Skyfaring Commission that you were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
Aww. Lana's getting a longevity pill of something. Ooh.
You two, please, wait! Thank you for saving me, benefactors. And I'm sorry you had to witness all that.
I understand it's the parent-child relationship.
So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me. But I've had the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams. Mom still insists on sheltering me under her wing, as if I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment. However, in my personal experience, becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To erode a rock, one must be patient and persistent, like water. What I mean to say is, instead of trying to prove yourself suddenly, perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically, over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
When it comes to family stuff, I leave it to Mr. Yang.
My mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky,
Aww.
I feel empty inside. Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
Help yourself. I'm sure there's some left over.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskiff Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the LaFu.
Aww. She's kind of adorable.
Nothing in this report makes sense. Put up the ads this time.
We're here. The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo LaFu is It's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine.
The full 5-star treatment.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy. Here, Mung Bean Soda. 1 can each. This thing has a bit of a unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
Nostalgic?
Oh, is there a drink like this where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Wait, what?
How is it? Bearable? Whoa! I've never met a traveler who could down a mung bean soda like that. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskiff Haven to Starskiff watch.
Okay.
Quite a different experience looking down on Starscape.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death. I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Xianzhou Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Qingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for
I've
a
heard
sword,
this.
then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy star skiff, that's right. Mom reached for the star skiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot.
Aww.
Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed. I'm proud to be Madame Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often
I mean, this
a
is very
child's
cute and
first
all, but
hero,
at the
and their
moment,
image can
I don't see any
influence
sort
their
of
whole
like,
life.
you know how people inherit the
She
looks
never
of their
told me any of
parents?
those stories herself.
That's not what's
She
happening
hasn't piloted
here.
a star skiff since
Something
the
else
third
is amiss.
denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her
I have a
military
feeling.
achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madam Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay. She just sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
In Stargazer Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again? Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
Okay. You're on your 8th one. You'll get them done. Don't you worry. Alright, I don't know where to go. This way, I think. I think it's this way. I'm not really sure. Ooh.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise. Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the job.
Okay.
A bird cage. Huh. That reminds me. Have you guys heard of the birds that live in the Everhunt Plains? They have beautiful feathers, but you can't domesticate them. They don't live long if you lock them in a cage.
Oh.
A Devastator glaive? Is this from the battle? There were...
Come on, are you kidding? It's a trinket, remember? You think my mom would carry this with her?
It's a... well, this is too big for a trinket.
This thing.
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this... the hunt crest?
I don't get it.
This is what pilots hang in their Starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person. This is an opportunity for the two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later.
Oh.
There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
True.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking. What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Probably
My mom
something...
clearly misses her flying days. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth. Well, The General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helmmaster Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
No problem. If we can get to the bottom of why Helmmaster Yukong no longer flies,
I feel like she witnessed
we
like a
might
big
be able to
accident
find
or
out
something.
Why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother. Yes, leave it to us.
In that case, thank you so much, benefactors. I'll head back to Starskiff Haven. I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Okay. Oh yeah, Seat of Divine Foresight over there. Right.
Are there other matters?
Bam 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 bam. Oh my god, Jing Yuan, you're fine? Question mark. Oh my god, he's not in hologram form.
Mr. Yang, and you? What brings you to the seat of Divine Foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helmmaster Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of Divine Foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helmmaster Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions. But naturally, you are here because you fear that Helmmaster Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot? This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
Inside a trinket belonging to Yukong.
This object has been stored inside Helmmaster Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the Xianzhou has continued to cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too as the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fenghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, That air battle was one of the most tragic.
Oh my god.
We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000.
Oh my god.
Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind. For the survivors, these relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tai, perished on the battlefield.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past. Yukong and Sai trusted each other with their lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave. Let's go. We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
Oh my god. I love how basically every story in this game starts with trauma. Or relates back to some trauma.
You're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk. My mom isn't the irresponsible type. She only skips work if she's managed to delegate everything.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
It's kind of cute.
Really? I think it's silly. Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
You relay the information provided by Jing Yuan to Qingni.
Did Helmmaster Yukong never bring this up with you?
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Even a flying ace can get into trouble.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely. But there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
The desktop background on this calculation device is a line of floating calligraphy. Yan Ming's workstation, unauthorized personnel prohibited.
Mr. Yang Ming is a stickler for rules. I don't want to annoy him. Let's go to a different device. We can use this one. Okay. Let me see. Helm Masters, personal archive. Oh, got it. Let's go take a look.
Search for information related to Yukong's past. Ooh.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary.
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll be waiting over there.
Fine.
What? I mean, you shouldn't really go through
Is it
anyone's
really
diary in the
that
first
big of a
place,
deal?
but...
I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
Mr. Yang has rules for these things.
I understand. I can tell Mr. Yang is a principled person. There are some lines he won't cross. Let's read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
Xiaoyi, we are going to be partners. We've known each other for so long, but when we first knew each other racing starskiffs illegally in the city, we were rivals. Now that we're asked to work together and have each other's backs, I'm not really used to it. Naturally, I'm not used to having to look after someone who's lost against me, but an order's an order, huh? I jest. I really look forward to flying with you. I don't know when we would receive a combat mission. I don't know what you think about our situation, but I think we both have considerable skills, and having to sit still and not fight enemies in the front lines is stifling. Those denizens of abundance often raid the border, and occasionally there are reports of them harming innocent planets. Every time I hear these news, I feel an overwhelming sense of anger. But now, things are different. After a while, we'll be able to show them what we're made of on our fighter jets. Honestly though, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. After all, just between you and me, what I really wanted was never the righteous cause of ridding demonic activities. What attracts me is just the act of flying itself. Look, flying out in the universe, outside of the delves, is entirely different from racing starskiffs that we're so used to. There is nothing to anchor us in space. There's not even a distinction between up and down. Our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves. like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. By then, there is no one else you can rely on but your own skills and your jet. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. To me, the ability to fly in space is good enough. And if I share this sweet freedom with you, that's even better. Shai, I don't know what to say to console you. You're always like this. No matter what terrible things happen to you, you would act strong, as if you don't need anyone to care for you, and you have terrible timing for jokes. But we've been together for over 100 years, and I think we understand each other very well. You once said that if something is unpleasant for me, I would also be uncomfortable for you. It would also be uncomfortable for you. I actually feel the same way too. Right now, my heart feels like it's being gouged out with a blunt, rusted knife. I can't imagine the amount of hurt and pain you're going through. It's funny. I've never shown Guangyan my good side. Every time you leave me alone to go on a mission with him, I feel uncomfortable. Especially when I see you two flirting and getting along as if you're inseparable. I can't help but want to glare at him with disdain. But Guang Yuan is a good person. No matter how rude I was to him, he was always kind to me. Thinking back on it now, I realize I'm just really bad at appreciating people. He's really amazing. He managed to hold off several dozen enemy ships with only 2 people. This isn't something that can be done with just courage and resolve. It also requires exceptional skills and extraordinary talent. I imagine what it was like in his final moments. Oh, I can imagine what it was like in his final moments. How his annoyingly handsome face must have shown such determination and focus. I guess that's why you fell in love with him in the first place. I can imagine how proud he must have felt in that moment. He must have had no fear or hopelessness, only pride. So you shouldn't be sad. You should be proud of him. We all should. Chai Yi, I've been having a lot of negative emotions recently that I cannot express to other fighters on the front line. Since you're recuperating in the rear, I'll just dump them on you. Although it seems I'm a bit slow to say such words now, it was only recently that I realized that I am actually in the midst of such a cruel war. Space combat is different from ground combat. Although both involve life and death in an instant, it is rare to see me severed limbs and broken bodies in space, which led me to misjudge the brutality of this war. It wasn't until recently, as the situation on the front lines worsened, that the bloody reality gently but indisputably presented itself before me. Someone might sit beside you for a meal today and be missing in action tomorrow. A new soldier earning praise and honor today might disappear the next. The captain I fought with today might not be found tomorrow. The ground troops that exchanged encouragement with me today might be eliminated the next. At this point, I'm wary of building personal connections with anyone here. Perhaps that person will perish, or I might perish, or we might both perish in the day to come. I thought I have experienced enough to feel numb, but bad news keeps coming in waves every single day. However, I don't regret this at all. Whenever the pain comes, the feeling that becoming a fighter pilot is the best choice I've made in my life will follow. If I weren't a fighter pilot, I can only endure this pain in silence. But I am. I can fly. I can battle. and I can attempt to destroy the source of my pain, because I'm a fighter pilot. I have things I can do, realities that I can change. P.S. Don't use the names Guanyang came up with. They're terrible. Choosing a name is a big decision the child has to bear with for a lifetime. Use my suggestion instead. It's something I picked with after diligently going through several collections of worthy poetry. Chai, I have a lot to tell you, so many things. After your death, they wanted to honor me with a medal. Truthfully, I find it laughable. Based on common logic, no one would award survivors medals to appraise the fortuitous survival. But no, not the Skyfaring Commission. They gave me a medal, called me a hero pilot, and the only reason for it is because of my luck to remain alive in that calamitous battle. If you had been as lucky as me, we could have gotten the medals together. After the medal ceremony, we could have gone to Arum Alley, had a few drinks, and laugh at the absurdity of it all. It's a shame, luck is not on your side. We don't have that chance anymore. I suddenly feel nostalgic. I remembered all the time we had steering our star skiffs across the LeFou sky. We were so carefree. There were no threats to our lives, and we didn't have to bear the calling of the hunt. The entirety of the sky within the delve was ours, yours and mine. Above us was the delve's flashing dome ceiling, and below us were the bustling lights of 10,000 homes. Oh, and behind us, the Realm Keeping Commission's officers who just won't stop chasing us. That was a time of insouciance. How I wish we could stay in that time forever.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you read Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us explain.
Qingni tells Yan Ming the whole story.
Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
I understand, Mr. Yang Ming. But now, compared to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to Helm Master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around. That's a bad habit. No, this isn't something I should read. Don't show it to me. Yes. Just ask some other questions. Ones I can answer. Ms. Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guangyuan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Tsai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Tsai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away. occasionally taking them out to admire.
Why do you pay so much attention to Yukong?
Well, as her subordinate, surely I should be concerned with her mental well-being.
That's true.
If Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy? I mean to say, how can I be happy in my duties to her?
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything. After all, it's an unwritten rule that subordinates should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Got it.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
That was a lot.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
This desk is space to put stuff. It must be a hidden compartment.
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first? A paper kite, personal letters, and a copy of Otherworldly Delights? So Mom likes these kinds of novels? Huh, I thought she'd prefer more heroic stuff.
Oh.
But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first? There's some exhibition material, not sure if it's relevant. This is the Fallen Heroes archive. Mom stored them right next to her. Every time our pilots returned from the battlefield, my mother would tell me never to forget the cost of victory. But what we're looking for isn't here. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Under.
Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Yukong, I'm happy to have a chance to fight side by side with you. When the pair assignment was sent out, I was so nervous that I didn't dare to open it and check it, fearing that we wouldn't be paired up. It's not like I can't bear to part with you, but I was worried to leave you with the others with your fiery temperament. When you actually get to the battlefield, don't act recklessly like you do now, always charging in with hot-headedness. Before taking action, think more about the consequences. But it's okay. I don't want to talk about this anymore, or you'll accuse me of nagging like an old crone again. In any case, we need to work together, using our individual strengths to create our own legends in the vast sky. I look forward to fighting in the vast skies with you, so much so that I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Yukong, don't cry. There's no need to be sad. My husband was the one who died, but you're crying more than I am. After so many years of fighting, you're still so emotional. I'm envious. Being a fighter pilot has always been a harrowing decision. Since we chose this path, we have to be mentally prepared. What's important is not whether we can survive by luck, but whether we can live up to the value of a pilot's life. Guang Yuan and his partner managed to keep an entire Borisin fleet at bay. They were heroes. To me, that is enough. I've heard it said that the greatest happiness in life is being able to choose how you die. From this perspective, to fight for the Xianzhou Alliance, no. For the people of the entire galaxy to die on the battlefield after a lifetime of military service, Guang Yuan is probably happy. Of course, you better not have this kind of happiness. Just live another 200 years, behave, and then die of old age for me. You can't. It's been a long time. I'm still on my maternity leave in the rear. Everything is fine. With the stalemate happening right now, you must be very busy. But when you have the chance, please take a moment to write an exchange diary entry for me, so that I can know that you're still safe. And also, I have a mountain of things I want to talk to you about. Firstly, an announcement. I've already decided on a name for our child. Guang Yuan has talked about this before. If it's a boy, name him Dragon. And if it's a girl, name her Phoenix. But this man's literary sense is as good as the monkeys and they ever hunt planes. No matter how much we should prioritize the wishes of my late husband, I cannot let his wants ruin my child's life. So after much pondering, I've decided to go with your suggestion and name her Qingni, the colors of dawn. Wait, okay. So Yukong is not actually her mother. It's an adoptive mother for her friend who died. It kind of makes me want to cry. I can feel it like welling up, to be honest. Why is there so much trauma in these games? Like, please. It's heartbreaking. The moonlit camp opens to a garden of archery. Frosty banners brush the colors of dawn. How rare you made the time and effort to look through poems and allegories. I thought you only cared about fighter jets. Don't miss me too much. After taking a few months of break and settling Qingni down, I'll be back in action as ASAP. Qingni is still so young, and I need to leave her to fight a war. How should I say this? I'm such an irresponsible mother. I'm well aware the situation on the front line doesn't look so good. The Borisin keeps breaking our ranks. All the media outlets are trying to control the spread of panic and fear, but the Luofu is surrounded with a veil of uneasiness. However, I believe the Xianzhou Alliance will win. I believe that warriors like you and me will repel those denizens of abundance to whence they come. I look forward to fighting beside you once more. Yukong, we will be heading towards a cruel battlefield tomorrow. So tonight, there are some things I must entrust to you. This may be somewhat ominous, but there's no help for it. Who made it so that we've never entrusted these things to each other before? If you lived and I didn't, please take care of Qingni like you would your own daughter. I know you will. I will entrust you with all my savings. Please use that as living expenses for Qingni. No matter what kind of person Qingni wants to become, please support her fully. Merchant, poet, street performer, anything except a jet fighter. Please allow me to make a vow with you. Do not let Qingni become a jet fighter. When we enlisted, you wrote in this diary, our fighter jets would be hung in space by their lonesome selves, like ships sailing in the middle of the ocean. Some may call this feeling lonely, but I prefer to call it freedom. I really loved this segment because I thought the same. But that's enough. Loneliness or freedom, we've already tasted it all. Promise me, don't let that child touch the sky.
So, I was adopted? And this Miss Sae was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming. Don't let that child touch the sky. Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
She doesn't want to lose Sae again.
For a pilot, the most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Sae. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation. I feel a lot closer to Mom after reading this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood, I understand her a lot more now. Can you come with me one more time? I want to have a proper chat with Mom. Yes. Thank you.
I need a minute. I need a minute. 1 second. Okay.
You're all done? Did it go smoothly?
You tell World everything that just happened.
I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but she and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
It's okay. I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
It's so heartbreaking. Why do they write such compelling stories?
When
Like,
Mom
please.
feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her. Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now. I want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But...
Seems like Miss Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little push.
I thought Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject. What should I say?
What do we pick? I guess.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew star skiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims.
System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
We're engaging the main Borisan fleet this time. Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying star skiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous, low paid. Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
Mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every conversation I've ever had. But I still remember us shooting the breeze that day. It's crystal clear. It was the last time I spoke to Sai. Sai? Hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai?
Thank you. You go. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Qingni walk the same path. Don't let her. become a fighter pilot.
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear? The rescue's almost here. Stay with me. Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! Sai! When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen. But all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom, this is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Sai, your father Guangyan, we were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
Mom.
But I never should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really? Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
Tell me.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't. I won't be flying anymore.
But why?
'Cause I already touched the sky.
Why? Oh my god. I was not expecting it to be that sad. Oh my god. Hi, Queer Andrew. How are you doing? Well, that was a lot. Uh-oh. Why do they make such compelling stories that can both give you awe and excitement, but also great tragedy? Oh my god. I think we need a minute. Nah. My god. Hi, Queer Andero. Are you doing okay? I was not expecting to have such a heartbreaking story just then. I was not expecting that at all. I hold your hand, thank you. Okay, this is like the other thing. I'll do this later. Oh my god. That was such a heartbreaking story. I think that it's potentially worse. I think that's had me like more upset or like sad for them.
Did you hear?
More than I think I've ever like experienced in a Genshin story, not gonna lie. Like I've had some tear jerkers in Genshin, but this definitely takes it to a new level. And believe it or not, this is kind of the stuff that sort of, I guess, keeps bringing me back to these kinds of games.
I'm not quitting my job at the Skyfaring Commission.
Yeah. I don't think I could speak anymore. I honestly, I was not expecting it to be that heartbreaking. But we can basically confirm that Yukong is basically a lesbian now, can't we? My god. Oh my gosh. It's too much. It's too much. Is there anything else we can do today? I didn't realize there was only 2 available. Interesting. Okay. Oh, we can get something. Oh, it's just I can't get the lesser stuff. Right. Oh. We'll do that. Oh my gosh.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
Okay. So, I don't think we'll have another tearjerker like that for a while. But that, honestly, yeah. That really did hit hard.
Did we get bamboozled?
To be honest, I think I might just, after that whole experience, I think I might, like, just get off. Like, I feel sort of like, I don't know, I feel more drained than I expected. So I think I'm gonna head off for today. We've actually had a pretty good day. We've had a pretty good day. We got a lot done. We got Kafka, we got Luca. I'm happy to kind of pause here. A lot of the stuff that we can do next week. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. As we only have side missions left. Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. Sorry for ending on like a slightly heartbreaking moment. I was not expecting it to be as heartbreaking as it was. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and said hello and lurked, whatever you like. Thank you. If you haven't already, please head up my socials, go drop some follows. My bot is not working again. Why? 1 second. Okay, my bot just doesn't want to do anything, so fine. You can find all my socials in the panels below. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some Genshin co-op, followed by some more Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. And maybe we'll do some like, I don't know, Overwatch or something later. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. You're all amazing. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Should we go rate someone? Okay, so we can either go raid Reinhardt. We can raid Louis. I guess we can... Or if anyone has any other suggestions, I'm down. I think we're gonna go raid Louis, as he is also playing the Star Rails. So yeah, make sure to drop all the love in chat, all the heart emotes, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.